The views shared herein are of my own thoughts and opinions and are a reaction and or response of alleged occurrences, statements, actions, and or events. But first,
I said I'm ready for greatness. 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 I said I'm ready for. You learn to live no strings. I said I'm ready for greatness.
welcome to the Chill Will Show. I'm your host, Will. Excuse me, I failed to let y'all know that all these weeks I've been posting. But I figured y'all would know anyway. But yeah, welcome to the show, man. We have another good show for y'all. Looking down on my phone because I have some stacks that I want to pull up and talk about as we get into our first topic, man. We're going to start off in the WNBA. And man, what a game Caitlin Clark had tonight versus the Storm. And like I said, I was gonna be covering Caitlin Clark for sure this year. Good, bad, ugly. We gonna bring it up, man. And tonight was excellent, man. Caitlin Clark became the first player to score 45 points and have 10 assists. She's first player to ever do that. And I mean, she has a lot of accomplishments in the WNBA. That's why, I gotta walk back a little bit what I said a couple of weeks ago when I said that she might not be a generational player, but I pulled up some stacks, man, and here we go. She was also the fastest to 200 3-pointers. She also had a single season. She set the single season assist record in the WNBA with 337. She had the rookie sweep with, of course, being named all rookie and also winning rookie of the year. And she's a time all-star selection. And she's been having a good season, man. She's been able to stay on the floor. And I said before, when a couple of years ago when I was posting that, it was going to depend on how her health was going to be in the NBA. That was pretty much going to decide what she was going to be able to accomplish in the league, really. So, you know, look, like I said, I like I like Clayton Clark. She's a very good player. And that just brings me into really what I wanted to talk about, man. Like Caitlin Clark, she's been on a tear, man. But in the WNBA, man, who is the face of the league? And I mean, for me, I'm still gonna continue to say Asia Wilson is the face right now because she has been the one. And I'm gonna pull up her stacks too because I want to pull up her stacks since if we want to take it to the stack level. But Asia Wilson, she's a 4-time WNBA MVP. She has won 2 Finals MVPs, 3 Defensive Player of the Year awards, and she a 3-time champion, 2-time scoring champ, and she was Rookie of the Year also. So she has a lot of accolades, and she still, I feel like she still have a lot of game left. And for her team, the Las Vegas Aces, you know, they've been champions 3 times the last 4 years, and that's big. So for me, for Caitlin Clark to even jump into the conversation, far as being the face of the league, she got to win a chip first. That's the way I see it. She got to win a chip first, and when she won that first chip, that's when we can start including her in the conversation. But outside of winning that chip, for me, I just feel like she's not gonna be the face yet. Up yet. Keyword yet. Now, is she on the right track? Of course she is. And of course, if she keep on playing more games each and every season and continuing to stay healthy, of course she will continue to be up there. Now far as top players in the league, oh yeah, she's easily in the top 10. Might even be top 5. But far as being the face, I wouldn't give her the face yet. I wouldn't give her the face yet. But I would say that she's on her way. She's definitely on her way. And I'm not afraid to say that. She's a very good player. Do I have to walk back my words as far as saying she's not a generational player? To be determined. To be determined, man. But outside of that, she's a very, very, very good player, and she has really been able to make a very good impact in the league early on. Now, her success is definitely going to be tied. It's definitely going to be tied to health, just like any other player in any league, for that matter. But I feel like she's gonna do great, man. She's gonna be great as long as she can stay on the floor. And the Fever are coming, man. They're coming. Like I said, now I said also that she wasn't the best player on her team. I'm gonna continue to stand on that. Leah Boston, man, she really been anchoring this team and really helping this team along the way, especially with Caitlin Clark being out, and she has definitely gotten a lot better. So her and Caitlin Clark paired together, man, like I said before a couple of years ago, it's just gonna be a matter of time before they start winning championships. The Fever have a lot of good pieces. They still have Kelsey Mitchell. So I mean, the Fever, they're looking good, man. And if Caitlin can stay healthy and Aaliyah can stay healthy and all of them can just be on the floor and continue to build throughout the season, man, Aces better look out. Aces looking good. I still have them as my pick to win the championship again as long as they continue to stay healthy. But the Fever, they're right on their heels, man. And if the Fever and the Aces play in the WNBA Finals this year, man, I can definitely see record breaking numbers easily because Caitlin Clark's going to be involved. But outside of Caitlin Clark being involved, the Aces, they have been able to pull numbers in also on their own. But when you put Caitlin Clark in the category where the Aces were already throwing up historical numbers as far as ratings, WNBA Finals wise, Caitlin Clark and the Fever up in there, man, numbers gonna be out of here. Numbers gonna be out of here. And it makes for a great storyline also. So what do y'all think, man? What do y'all think about Caitlin Clark? Do y'all feel like she's the face of the league right now? Do y'all feel like she got some time to go? And who is the face of the league? Y'all let me know who y'all think the face of the WNBA. But let's get into our next topic, man. We're gonna go ahead to the NFL. NFL players 100, man. The players are picking their 100 once again, just like every other season. And man, I tell you, they standing on business when it comes to far as how many games you play, if you played the whole season and things like that. And I say that because I looked at it. I haven't been looking at it that much. I ain't gonna lie. I went on my phone and I looked at the list so far, and they're gotten through 100 through 70. Correct me if I'm wrong, but what I noticed was Lamar Jackson was like number 67 or 69, and I was I was like, man, like I know he only played 13 games last season. He wasn't Superman like he was the season before, but damn, like number not in the 60s, Lamar Jackson. Players ain't playing no games, man. And hey, I don't have no problem with it. I don't have no problem with them putting him there just only because I mean, hey, they standing on business as far as how many games you played and how did you look out there, and Lamar, he definitely didn't look like Superman to me. So for him to not be in the top 10 or top 5 for that matter, I'm fine with it, man. It don't bother me that much. And besides the players, this is their list. This is their list. Now, Jalen Ramsey, he played safety last year. Played for the Pittsburgh Steelers, if anybody didn't know. And he played safety last year. And that was his first time playing safety. I feel like, he did a real good job. And he ended up getting in the 80s. He ended up getting in the 80s, man. So apparently he did something good. He had a lot of tackles last year too. I think it was 88 tackles, so he never Jalen's never been afraid to mix it up and be physical and, get in there and tackle. He never made business decisions on the football field. And that's one of the things that I liked a lot. Well, actually, I love about Jalen Ramsey. He's a very physical corner. And now playing safety, man, I feel like he's gonna be one of those guys that made a great transition from corner to safety. You got guys like Rod Woodson that did it, and I'm gonna keep it right there. I mean, Rod was a hell of a cornerback, and then he went from cornerback to safety. I mean, he was even better at safety. So I mean, Jalen Ramsey, he's up there. Hopefully, he can put his name in the conversation. Charles Woodson, another guy that was able to do that. And end up winning the Super Bowl with the Packers, man, playing that hybrid position. So man, like the list is out. They're putting guys where they're gonna put guys, and I haven't seen any Cowboys yet, man. Like, where do y'all think Dak Prescott gonna be, man? I'm hoping he can at least crack uh top 30, maybe. Matter of fact, I don't care. Look, all I want my team to do is focus on making the playoffs and winning the Super Bowl. I know I switched the Cowboys on y'all, but hey, I'm a Cowboys fan, so of course I'm gonna have to have something to say about it or whatever. But what do y'all think about the NFL list so far, man? And man, we're running through topics on this show, man, and we got the NBA offseason to continue to talk about. NBA offseason, man. It's been quiet. We had a quiet week. The first couple of weeks, man, was crazy with the Giannis trade, and then you had the point guards being traded. That anonymous GM said that they wouldn't touch, and all three of them got traded. I'm talking about Ja Morant, LaMelo Ball, and trying to think who the third one was. Ja Morant, LaMelo Ball, and Trey Young. Trey Young was traded before the season was over with. So I mean, they still was traded for. That anonymous GM list, man. I mean, not list, but like reports that they be doing. What do y'all think about that? And what do y'all think about people reporting anonymous altogether? Like for me, I never really liked that, man. Like even when it comes to the coaches, why be anonymous? Just stand on what you got to say. But if they want, if they want to be anonymous, that's just telling me that, you know, uh, I wouldn't want to play for them because it's like you just talking behind your players' back, and I wouldn't like that. So anyway, I thought I would jump on that real fast because I was thinking about that last week. I actually gonna put it on the show last week, but I decided not to. But it just made me think about it now. But yeah, all the trades, it was quiet. The biggest news we have is Giannis making a number change, going from 34 to 7, and it seemed like whenever guys switch NBA teams, 7 is always has been the trend far as being a number that they decided to switch to. Giannis said it's time for a new chapter. He wanted to leave 34 and with the Bucks because of what he was able to do with 34, and I agree with him. You know what I'm saying? And switching to 7 is another sentimental number for him. So I mean, hey, if he felt like 7 would be the number, man, hopefully he can be just as great in 7 as he was and number 34. But outside of that, man, no real off-season news, man. You've been having players being introduced. Walker Kessler, for the first time with their new teams and everything. Walker Kessler, he was introduced for the Lakers. And I'm gonna continue to stand on business with him. I'm happy that he was able to be picked up, and we have a center. And Derek Fisher, he made a good point far as I don't know what podcast he was on, but he made a good point far as just getting a center period, and there's not being that many centers in the league, and Walker Kessler being one of the top centers, and he's a true center. That's something that Luka needs to be as best as he can possibly be, and whatever you had to do to get him, you should do to get him. But I'm still gonna stand on business as far as for first round picks, man. Like that's still a lot to give up for him. And if he pan out and we end up winning a championship, then I mean I'm just gonna have to eat my words. But right now, I'm gonna continue to stand on business as far as saying, I mean, 4 first round picks for Walker Kessler, player that only average 9 points a game for his career. No, not well, 9.5. You know what I'm saying? I forgot the half. Like that really makes a difference. I can't really, I can't really justify 4 4 first round picks for that. Now, that's what the superstar wanted, Luca wanted, and we're just gonna see how it's gonna pan out, man. But outside of that, Lakers also traded for Jaden Hardy. He played with Luca over in Dallas. He's a very good guard. He can play. And once again, that's another guard coming in. So what's that saying for Bronny James? It sounds like to me, wherever LeBron decides to go, Bronny James is gonna be traded for and over there. And of course, we can't talk about the NBA offseason without LeBron James. So I'm gonna segue right into that conversation. Still haven't picked a team yet. And like I said, the Lakers, they got another guard. So for me, these are signs that, not only is LeBron closing in on where he wants to go, he's also making sure that his son comes along too. What team would that be? I don't know. Everybody's throwing some of everything out there. Only LeBron knows what he's gonna do. I really don't care what team he decides to go to, because at this point in his career, and unless he going to a team like the Philadelphia 76ers, any other team he go to, he's not moving the needle like he used to, far as putting them in an instant championship contender. Like, no, he's a complimentary piece now that can help you win a championship, but he's not gonna be the piece. Yeah, I mean, he's just not the same player anymore, even though he's still great at 41. So we gonna see, man. But my prediction is, wherever LeBron goes, Bronny going. What y'all think about that? Throw it in the comments. Lakers fans, what do y'all think about that? I mean, at this point, man, Lakers gonna have a very revamped team this year, and if they can stay healthy, they can definitely be in the mix. I'm very interested to see what this new Lakers team gonna be. Uh, and we just gonna have to see, man. We just gonna have to see. It's Luka's team now. I said that. I said that before a couple of weeks ago. And I'm gonna say again, Luka, you're on the clock. And as Lakers fans, we're waiting to see what you're gonna do with your time as being a Laker. And he's only correct me if I'm wrong, 26, 27. So he got a lot of basketball left. Like he's one of those rare opportunities where, a player was traded for young and in their prime. Now, his health is becoming a problem. And with that being said, Dallas was looked upon as a crazy team when they decided to trade their superstar in his prime. But looking at the last couple of years with the Lakers, man, and him not being available for the playoffs, his health is starting to seem a little shaky, man. Like you gotta remember, Luka played a lot of basketball, and I think this season, and I think maybe even last off season, was like really the first time he decided to take time off, far as playing overseas ball. Like Luka was still playing overseas balls while being in the NBA. He would just play overseas in the summer. So, and before then, he was already playing, professionally before he was drafted in the NBA. So, he has a lot of basketball on those legs. And for the Dallas Mavericks to go ahead and pull the trigger and get him out of there, and they ended up getting Cooper Flag. This might be one of the biggest moves ever, man, that actually worked out for a franchise. I'm just saying. Like, just think about it. Just think about it. And hey, I can't think of any other team that came out this much ahead and this much on top after trading their superstar. Most teams that trade their superstars, it take them some years before they can finally get back into the mix. Like you saw what happened in Cleveland once again when LeBron left, bringing LeBron back up. Cleveland for years. It took I think it took Cleveland like 6 years just to get back on track. Well, no. It took them 3 years because LeBron came back after 4. So LeBron came back in 5. So it took Cleveland about 3 to 4 years to get back on track. By the time LeBron got there, Kyrie, they already drafted Kyrie. They made the trade for Kevin Love. So, like the Mavericks, they made out good because teams they don't bounce back that fast, and Cooper Flag, he's a beast, and he's only gonna get better. And the more they continue to build around him, the better he's gonna be. So Dallas, they came out real good, man. They made out real good. What do y'all think about the NBA offseason winners and losers, man? Like who do y'all think is the winner of the offseason so far? You know, like you can only tell when the season starts, you know, who really got the biggest edge. But you got a whole lot of different look teams this year, man. Like, and I'm excited. What are y'all excited about the NBA season, man? Coming up, it's gonna be really good, man, and it's gonna be wide open again. Like the NBA has crowned 8 different champions the last 8 seasons. I think it's gonna be 9, man. Like I mean, I feel like New York, they did their thing. They did what they needed to do. And with that being said, I don't think they're going to be back. Far as repeating champions, can they get back to the NBA Finals? Well, it's possible, but Jaylen Brown is in Philly, and he has a new running mate with Tyrese Maxey, and hopefully, if Joel can get on the floor and do something, I mean, 75% Joel Embiid is better than a 50% Joel Embiid, and then 50% Joel Embiid is still good too, but Joel can sit back and be the third option now and allow Tyrese Maxey and Jaylen Brown to take the lead. He don't have to step up and be the second option like he would have to be at times because Paul George was either not playing or he just wasn't as good that night, you know. So now Joel Embiid, he can be a true third to fourth option because you still got to think about VJ. You know, VJ, he's gonna get better. You know, rookie for the Philadelphia 76ers last year, so he's gonna be better this year. And then you throw Jaylen Brown in the mix, so Joel can actually teeter totter with the third or fourth option, and I think that will be great for him, really, because when you think about it, I mean, man, like his health has been an issue for one, and then for two, I mean, to not have to step up and be either 2 or 1, that's great for him, especially because, like I said, he's getting older, man. Now the Celtics gonna be real interesting. I mean, Paul George is over there; he's not the player he used to be at all. And now you got Jason Tatum, and he's the man. Like the Celtics are, they gonna be in you know what? They're gonna be in rebuild mode within the next 2 years. I can see them trading Jason Tatum soon because, and I say that because okay, they already traded Jaylen Brown. Of course, they wanted to hitch their trailer to Jason Tatum because they feel like he's the number one. They feel like it's his team, which I understand. I understand that, but at the same time, I feel like the Celtics are smart enough to see if they can't contend within the next 2 years to go ahead and cash in on Jason Tatum while they still got the time and just reset and rebuild. That's what I would do. But hey, how much do I know? It's up to them. It's their franchise. But for me, just thinking how the Celtics are and just thinking about how they conduct themselves front office wise, I can easily see Jason Tatum being traded within the next 2 years if the Celtics cannot put a product on the floor that's going to win a championship. So, what do y'all think about that, man? What do y'all think about the NBA off season? I mean, it's been very interesting. Slowed down, like I said, this past week, but hopefully it'll pick back up, man, and we're gonna see what's gonna happen, man. We're gonna see what's gonna happen. But outside of that, man, this was a very short show this week, man. It's okay because I'm gonna still be back next week, man. But with that being said, I pray that y'all have a blessed and prosperous week, man. Peace and blessings. A dream is just a dream until you start chasing it. Then it becomes reality. Peace and blessings. Y'all have a wonderful week.